welcome back to the madness. Okay, it's Tuesday. I forgot to record yesterday. Yesterday was, I'm okay, a little ranty right now, but not like, it's just, I'm finding that, oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna slip and slide all over the place, guys. I'm finding, and of course it's a powder snow, so it's gonna keep going up on the windshield until it all just blows off or slides off. It could slide off on this turn. Oh, at least the main roads are good. Okay, cool. Mondays just suck. Yeah, so every Monday for the last like 2 months, it's been horrible. So yeah, it was crazy, and I just never thought to pull out the phone to record. I basically read a book all day. Well, listened to a book, whatever. Oh, I didn't even have time to make the Stitchy Time video because when I got home, it was too late. Becca was in class. Then she didn't get out of class until, I think it was like 7:45, which I took an hour nap. So she got out of class. I was sleeping, and then she was doing homework, and I'm like, okay. She's like, I did come in to see if you were ready. I'm like, it's okay, babe. Homework is more important, so we're gonna do it today, hopefully. I'm just hoping that I don't have a lot. Because this week is gonna be crazy. It's Valentine's week, but then it's on a Sunday, so I need to break off that snow by my tire. That's not good. Don't know if you guys can hear that. But oh my gosh, I got so much stitching done last week. I did, when I got home, I did do all my, because Monday is when I guess this is going to be the video with a whole bunch of ums in it. I calculate everything. I write everything down. I make sure everything is posted. Because basically, I stitch for homework. So everything I stitch gets put in some kind of category. Even if it's just the outrageous mistress. I don't even want to say master. Headmistress challenge, cabins, monthlies, weeklies. So I have, every time I stitch, I've gotten smart now. I record it in my phone. I put what task it is, so then I go to my calendar, because I'm the type that needs a handwritten source, so I can flip and flip and flip and put side by side and blah blah blah. So then I transfer it all into my handwritten calendar, and then what do I do then? Then I put it in the headmistress. Oh, do I have a cabins one going? I don't think so. I'm not going to. If I do, I'm gonna stop it because it's very easy to do the cabin one. Oh, maybe I should do the cabin. Oh, now I'm rethinking myself. Anyways, I really should do a cabin one. I probably have one going, but I didn't put it in last week or yesterday. So, gotta double check that. So then I put all of the stuff in the headmistress records. Let's just call it that. Then I go to each whip and put, because I'm keeping a total of how many stitches I do on each whip. So I put it there. And then I go to the headmistress saved Facebook group thing, my challenge, my post. I go to my post and I make sure that all the pictures are updated with the correct amount, and I make sure that the headmistress count is correct and up to date. Which all that takes about an hour to do. But it's paperwork, and I love paperwork, so I love tracking everything. And then it's really sad when you see that you only put 300 stitches in this one project all frickin' year, and it's like, oh, I thought I picked that up more than once this year. No, you haven't. So it's gonna help me to say, oh wait, this one needs love. You haven't even touched this one in how long? Because what I do is, okay, like, so many books, so little time. I put, I think, what did I start that on? 2-4. So I put 2-4, how many stitches equals how many stitches. Does that make sense? So I just keep a running total. And I did the math. Again, I know I keep doing the math. My goal for myself is to put 500 stitches in so many books, so little time, every single week. And I'll have it done in 14 years. I think I can handle that. I'm already at, it's only been 2 weeks that I've been working on it, and I'm already at 16,000? No. 1,675 stitches, I think is what it is. It's not 16,000. My God, what am I thinking? 1,600! That's what I was looking for. My brain was like, you can't do this. Shut it off. Shut it off. It's gonna be one of these days. And what stinks is I can't go wash my car. My car is gonna be full of salt, which means I'm gonna be full of salt, and then I'm just gonna be crabby. That's how that works. Yes, I've decided that Mondays I'm not stitching. That's the only day I'm giving myself off from stitching, because I'm just exhausted on Mondays. It seems like Mondays is the only day that I actually take a nap too after work. Yeah, today for sure me and Becca are gonna do the Stitchy Time video, because I got 2 weeks of stuff to talk about. I'm not going another week. That would just be crazy. That's just craziness. Okay, guys. Well, you haven't rode in to work with me for a long time. And we're almost here. I guess I have nothing else to say really either. I'm gonna get off of here so I can have a couple of puffs before I get in. Okay, see you in the next clip. Good morning. It is Friday. I know, I haven't done any clips, but it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I had to be to work at 6:30 today. So, what a shit show that was. Okay, so, well, let's start. I don't remember if I recorded Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday, right? You guys would know the answer by now. I don't. Oh boy, I don't like this. Can you just stop? Okay, good. Because that is full of ice and snow, and I didn't want to have to pull over. Okay, so we're on our way to Grosse Pointe. I already did the funerals for today. So we're going to go to our farthest delivery and work our way back. That's how I like to start the day. Yeah, okay, so Monday, I want to say that I talked to you guys on Tuesday, because I feel like I've said this before, and I remember talking about the Stitchy Time video too, a little, I think, I don't remember, but it's either you guys are already talked about this, or it's really deja vu-y. So, Monday took the night off, which Mondays I am going to take the night off unless after I get done with the Stitchy Time video, I just need to stitch. But how it's kind of working is because my job, I never know what time I'm getting home. So I try to be home by 4 o'clock, and Becca's class starts at 5:30. And I haven't on Mondays been getting home until like 5:20 or later, and you can't do a video in 10 minutes. Even though it might only be a 10-minute video, I can't do that to her because she like needs to get ready for class. You know, she likes to make sure she has a drink, and you know, it's not fair to say, hey, wait, we got to do this real fast before you go to class. No, that's not happening. So I haven't been getting home in time to do it before her class, and then she doesn't get out until, I want to say it's like 7:30, and then after we make the video and I edit and put it up and all that fun stuff, I just don't feel like stitching after that. And if I'm getting home that late to not be able to do the video before her class, then I'm exhausted because, yeah, work. But it pays the bills for right now, so I did make this decision though. And it's time. It really is time. By the end of the year, I have to find a new job. Yeah. I have to. So, yay. But anyways, I'm not going to stress about that. It's just, that's what I'm going to have to do. And if I have to work 2 jobs to make the money that I'm making from this job, well, that's what I'm going to do. Because after you take out all the maintenance I have to do for the car and having to, so I'm a contract driver, so I'm a 1099 for you tax people, so I lose Becca next year. Well, I haven't had to pay taxes because basically, you know, what you get for having a child pays my taxes. So, but if with me losing Becca next year, then at tax time I would have to come up with money, and after everything's said and done, me working a regular job should be the same amount of money that I'm working now if I had to take out for taxes and all that crap. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense. So, and if I had to work 2 jobs, I'll work 2 jobs. I am not afraid of work, that's for sure. So, anyways, because my job isn't There's no set times. It's very hard for me to plan my life too. That's why another reason it's like I can't wait to actually get a new job where I start at this time, I end at that time, and I'm not going to take a job where I have to rely on other people to do their job before I can do mine. So I wouldn't become a waitress because I had to rely on the cook. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, so Tuesday, what did I do Tuesday? Tuesday, I've only cross-stitched on the Gilmore Girls. So I finished it took me 2 days to do the cornstarch, and then I have half of the pot. So, and I figure I'm not going to stress myself out about the homework. If I get it done, I get it done. I probably won't because it's already Friday. I'm hoping 2 prompts done. I think I can make 2 prompts. I don't remember what the homework prompts were. But I know I can use so many books, so little time for one, because you have to give a sacrifice, and there's cookies on there, so I will sacrifice my cookies. I know the other was something about a flag, which that could be, United We Stand. But I can't remember what the first prompt was. I don't know. It's really bothering me too. But if I can't work the homework in, then I'm just putting all my stitching towards the monthly or the yearly. So I'm still doing homework. I'm still doing stitching for my team, put it that way. Okay, we need to turn down the heat some. Woo! At 6 o'clock this morning, it was snowing. I was so depressed. It was the big snowflakes, too. And I'm like, oh my God, if it snows all day, this is going to be hell. But then I looked at the weather, and it said it was only supposed to snow for an hour, and it's already melted, so that's good. But it was quite scary this morning because the roads were already starting to get slick, too. It was like a nightmare. Okay, work, that's right. So, getting to work this morning, and the printer is out of toner. That means no trip sheet, which means I don't have addresses where I'm supposed to go. Or the orders can't print. So, I was like, well, what are we supposed to do here, you know? And she's like, oh, they're coming with it. It's going to be on the truck. Now, normally when they say it's coming on the truck, we get our truck. I think the earliest we've ever gotten our truck was like 11:30. When they say it's coming on the truck, it's usually more like 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, what? She's like, oh no, you're getting an early truck. And I'm like, okay. She goes, literally, they're going in, grabbing the stuff and bringing it. You're the first one. I'm like, okay. Well, then another one of the big bosses walks in, and she's like, right when she walks in, the one person's like, you know we're out of toner, right? And she's like, no, don't worry. They're on their way. And I said, they're already on their way? And she's like, yeah. She goes, right at 7 o'clock, they walked in the door, they were handed the toner and told to go. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now, mind you, headquarters is like 25 minutes away. So, and thank God they were going the opposite way of rush hour traffic, because if they were going the other way, oh my God, who knows how long it would take them. I mean, it is bumper to bumper traffic. It's awful. But they weren't hitting that. So, yeah. It was about 7:30 though when we finally got the toner. And by then, everyone has left and it's just me and Becca. I opened the box and I'm like, I've never changed the toner. Now, I've taken out the cartridge and cleaned it off because, you know, it gets splotty and yucky, and so you take it out and you wipe it down. And I pull out the toner and I'm like, oh my God, this can't be, I yell, this can't be happening. Becca comes around, she is like, what? I'm like, they gave us the wrong one. So I ran and I grabbed it, and I don't know how this happened. The instructions were right, like smack in my face when I took everything out. The instructions were right there. And I saw, oh wait, you got to take this cartridge out of this one thing and put it in the other thing. It worked. Put the toner back in and that computer just went crazy. Which, we learned something. The printer can only have a memory of so much before it says, nope, not remembering anything else. So I start going through the trip sheets because they told me just print them. You know, do your normal routine. You're just not going to have your trip sheets yet. And when they're ready, once you get the toner in, they'll just start printing. Well, no, that's not what happens, because I got half of the trip sheets. And it was funny when we started doing John's, Becca, because what happens is, okay, so then I have the trip sheet and we have all the packages. And then Becca yells out the last 3 digits of the order number and the first name. And then I go on the trip sheet and I check it off to make sure that we have the package. And then she puts it in the box. And then John loads once the box is full. So she's saying one, and I'm like, can't find it on the list. And she's like, it's there. And I'm like, Becca, seriously, I can't find it on the list. She goes, I remember putting it on the trip sheet. And I'm like, nope, see? And so I went and got his pile of orders. I'm like, yep, this is right, this is right, this is... Oh, didn't realize. Right, not even the last one that it printed. It only printed a page and a half. And it, like, only paid... Okay, so you know what a normal address looks like? It printed half of that address. I was like, oh, okay, so... And we were wondering why the other trip sheets that I printed after his didn't print. I'm like, okay, so now we know it only has a memory of so far, and this is where it was like, nope, memory full. So I had to reprint out his whole trip sheet, which was good because the first one we went to do is the one that wasn't on the trip sheet. So it wasn't like we had marked everything and then I had to go back and remark. That would have been a pain in the butt. So, yeah. But I was actually able to get everything done that I needed to do this morning. And my first delivery was the funeral home by 10 a.m. Well, the funeral homes don't open till 9. I was done and in my car at 8:35. So I called John because, you know, John and his diabetes, he's supposed to eat in the morning and he'll not do it and then he'll get sick. So I called him and I said, listen, stop right now and go get breakfast. He's like, okay. I said, go to McDonald's and get breakfast burritos because he can't have anything fried. He can't have anything really greasy. And the breakfast burritos are, you know, on a tortilla, which he can do tortillas. He can't do English muffins. And there's no way he needs, what's that pancake thingy that they have? I don't know. It's what Becca always gets. McGriddle, I think is what it's called. That's just full of sugar. So I told him, go to McDonald's. That's the safest place for you because he couldn't go to Burger King because the croissant would mess him up. I guess he could have got the bagel because bagels don't mess with him. But anyways, and once I told him, go get breakfast for burritos, he's like, oh yeah, I don't get sick off of those. I'm like, exactly, just go eat. So I got off the phone with him and I'm like, I'm gonna go have breakfast. So I went to McDonald's and I sat in the parking lot, which was funny because it's right across the street from the funeral home that I had to deliver to. So I actually saw when they arrived, which they arrived 10 minutes before 9. So, which was cool because right when I was like basically getting done with my breakfast, they showed up and I was like, okay, this works out perfect.
500 feet, turn left. Then
Yes, yes, yes. Mona wants us to turn. Why am I turning here though? Okay, we're gonna just do what you say. Yeah, so did the funerals and then I'm like, okay, I want to go the farthest out, and then I thought, well, this is the perfect time to get on here and do a clip with you guys, so that way I can get this out to you hopefully today, because it's not a very long one and it'll be easy to edit and throw all together, because I know tomorrow I'm not really gonna feel like it, which all week has been crazy, except for because I told him last week, I said, listen, next week you're on call all week. Well, Monday and Tuesday I didn't feel like calling him in. I really should have. Then I wouldn't have been so stressed out and everything. Okay, so 8:04 is what we're looking for. So
arriving at destination.
hold on. You know what? I'm gonna save this story because I think it's like right here, and then I'll come out and tell you. Oh, it looks like someone's home. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. It's just apartments. Okay, I hope it's not gonna be one of those days. They weren't home. Okay, I think I want to go this way. So I'll have to come back later, and then if they're not home, they'll have to pick it up themselves later on. But I have to wait 2 hours, which is fine because it's 9:30 in the morning.
In 1/4 mile, turn right.
I'll be back over here about 1 o'clock, so there we go. Okay, so I think I went over this a little bit. Oh, we're gonna start yawning.
Turn right.
Of course we are. Why not? So, Valentine's Day with COVID, we don't know really how it's gonna work because we're still on lockdown. So, a lot of people are still working at home.
Continue on route.
But if you just go by traffic, this is how busy it was before we were on lockdown. So you know what I mean? So it's not like people, I don't know. So we're not sure. There's not a lot of because today would be the day. If this holiday was going to be like a crazy holiday, we would be doing tons and tons and tons of businesses. I have one business. So it's a big, you can see. And because it's on Sunday, Sunday is the weirdest day for Valentine's Day to happen for a florist. When it's on a Sunday, we lose a lot of business because people just don't celebrate it like they would if it was Friday, Saturday, or days of the week, work days. Oh my gosh, craziness. Saturday, when it falls on a Saturday, it's still crazy, but not like crazy, but when it hits on a work day, it's like crazy. So usually what happens is we're just like going nothing but business. You don't even think about your residents until after 3 o'clock because you're just doing businesses, and businesses are fast. So on a normal Valentine's Day, I do about 40 businesses and then about 30 residents. So, well, no, more like 20 residents. It's about 60 deliveries that I do on a normal Valentine's Day. My record is 73. That's the most deliveries I've ever done. So when Monday and Tuesday was like crazy and I wanted to pull my hair out, I didn't want to call in John because I didn't want to like overwork him, because then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday would have been miserable. If he has to work more than 5 days in a row, it's not worth it. I just want to choke him. So I didn't want to like use up all his goodness at the beginning of the week, because I wanted his goodness now, if that makes any sense. So I didn't call him in. And then when I got home Wednesday, I was like, listen, when I left, there was only 8 deliveries. But the other 2 days when I left, there were 12 deliveries, and I ended up with 30. I said, if I walk in tomorrow morning and there's 18 on the screen, you're coming in, because I'm not doing this. Wouldn't you know, all I got that day was 14 deliveries. I was like, this is so strange. I'm like, John, I don't even know what to say. My brain isn't computing, because this is just, it's crazy. Now he did work yesterday, which was cool. We both did. He did 11 and I did, okay, wait, I gotta remember which driveway I want. And I did 16. So it was a nice smooth day. I was home by 3:05 and I was a happy camper. And he was done at like 2 o'clock. He went to Sam's Club. It was great. So I think he freaked out because I went in at 6:30 this morning. He was thinking he was walking into, him having 40 deliveries. He walked in, he went to the computer, did his thing. He comes back, he goes, there's only 49 deliveries. I'm like, yeah? He goes, why are you here so early? I said, because we have another driver coming today, so I had to come in and separate the zip codes and, do that whole thing, and then get that person ready and pull all their orders he's like, what time are they coming in? I said 8:30. And he's like, why? I'm like, because that's what they wanted. I'm not the one who told them to come in at 8:30. If it was me, I would have told them to come in at 9:30, and then I wouldn't have come in until 7:30. I said, but I have to be here 2 hours before they're supposed to be here so I can get all the crap done. So what really pisses me off is our temporary help. They come in, everything's ready for them. They're just handed the stuff and go ahead and go deliver. And me, I have to get it all ready. No, do I have to do it? No. I'm just nice, and that's what I'm freaking doing. But, okay, hold on. I gotta go deliver this real fast. And then I'll be right back, and we can finish our conversation. Okay, I am back. That was a pain in the ass. This hospital is so hard to deliver to. Okay, so we're not going to get into the whole politics of that, of what they do here. It's ridiculous. But anyways, okay, so I got to, like, shake that off. And what were we talking about? So, oh yeah, okay, this morning, so John walks in, and he's like, there's 49 deliveries. And I'm like, yeah? He goes, why were you here so early? Oh yeah, I already went through all that, didn't I? So, he's like, because yesterday I had a long lecture talk with him. Because what happens is he gets all paranoid, he gets all stressed out that we don't have enough drivers, we don't blah, 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 blah. I said, John, all you have to worry about is you come in, you grab your orders, you go freaking do them. Stop panicking. The last 2 holidays, I wanted to choke him because he put more stress on me, and I'm like, shut up. He would call every like 2 hours and just like, oh my God, it was so bad. I said, this holiday, I swear to God, you call me and you start bitching and Mr. Negative, I will hang up on you and I will block you for the rest of the week. And he's like, fine, fine, fine. I said, it's not. I said, it's Sunday. Valentine's Day is on a Sunday. Do you not remember how easy it is on a Sunday? He's like, I never remembered a slow Sunday. I said, you don't remember me crying because we weren't going to be able to pay our fucking bills. He's like, oh, I do remember that. Well, that's the slow week, the holidays. Because when we were really struggling for money, and I worked at a different store, January was awful. We never made any money, and Valentine's Day is where we would pay, like we would be late on the mortgage, and because I knew, well, the Valentine's Day check would be here, and then we would make a double house payment. We would just be 45 days late, which screwed up our credit, but there was nothing I could do. I had to put food on the table and knew that the house would be paid. It just would be paid, 45 days late, which really it wasn't even 45 days late because I think I had a 10-day grace period, so it would be like 34 days late, whatever. I would just have the annoying phone calls, and they would call me, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to pay it. I can tell you I'm paying it on this day, and we'll make a note of that, Mrs. Log. It was a headache. But on those awful Valentine's Day, not making the money like I was supposed to be making, he's like, yeah, I do remember all of that. So, anyways, he came in and he was like, this is going to be slow. I'm like, that's what I've been telling you. I said, and it's COVID. I can see people going out to dinner because we're finally opened up our restaurants opened up February 1st. So people are going to go out to dinner. First of all, we haven't been able to go out to dinner, which me and John still haven't gone out since they opened. But since 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. So, yeah, people were dying to go out to dinner. Cheap date. Take your loved one out to dinner. You know? Oh, that's the street I didn't know that was the street I wanted. Now I got the hiccups.
Turn right.
They're not at work, so you don't have to spend all the money to send flowers to the work to show that you're a caring husband or whatever, you know, significant other, boyfriend, blah, 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 partner. So, if anything, it might be crazy, the cash and carry, people coming in and just getting it, because why are you going to have it delivered to your house, you know, your home? Which, I mean, we still do have deliveries, but you know what I mean? So it's not like if this was Mother's Day, oh my God, yes, panic. COVID, Mother's Day last year, oh my God. I thought I was going to just go insane. Because people couldn't go visit their mother, so they sent them flowers, and it was just like, it was so bad, so bad. We had to cut off. We've never cut off so early on Mother's Day. It was like ridiculous. I don't know if you guys remember. They cut off at like 11 o'clock on Sunday, and anything that was ordered, it was sent Monday. It was like crazy. We were still getting orders because then Monday came. We had to cut off so that it would go to Tuesday. We still had Mother's Day going out on Wednesday because it was just kept getting cut off and moved to the next day. Cut off, moved to the next day. Which I don't know why people were still ordering on Tuesday for Mother's Day, but they were. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so. Yeah. So, as of right now, it looks like it's going to be an easy holiday. So, which now doesn't matter. All my bills are paid, so I don't have that whole freak out. But next year I probably will. I told John, okay, so it was just me and John in the building. Everyone left and the store crew hadn't come in yet. And he's like, I just can't believe this holiday. I'm like, I know. I go, but just think of this, John. This is our last Valentine's Day. He's like, what? I said, by the end of the year, I have to get a new job. Now, if they call us and say, hey, we need drivers, will you come help? Sure, I'll come help. But it'll be a totally different situation. Now, we'll be the drivers that we walk in. Our trip sheets are already made for us. Our orders are all pulled for us. Because now we're the help. We're not the main drivers. He's like, oh yeah, I'd come help. And I'd be one of those people who were like, come back at 3 o'clock. Nope, I'm all done. I said, I don't know if I'd be that tight, but I would be, they wouldn't be like, you have to go, you know, I don't have to do anything. So, it'd be nice just to be on the other foot, you know. Okay, so I need to get over one, that's right. This always confuses me right here.
In 800 feet, turn left.
Okay, dude! I just saw that Oh, shoot. I should have turned left. Oh, well. I just saw that sign. I could go work at the car wash for $15 an hour. That's what I need I need a $15 an hour pay job. Which, I mean, I already started looking, so, and that's basically the average. So, I'll be fine. I'm freaking out. I really shouldn't be thinking about this right now, but it's time. I'm gonna start looking. I don't see, this is the thing. I don't know. Do I wait until the end of the year? Or do I do it after Mother's Day? My gut's telling me after Mother's Day. But then I don't know. I guess it's like what kind of job. What I would like to do, which I haven't looked into it because I'm too scared to see how much they pay. Because if they paid like $12, I'd be so freaking bummed. But I kind of want to be an Amazon delivery person. You use their car and you deliver. And that's what I want to do. I still want to deliver. I just don't want to use my own car. I want to get a W-2. I want taxes taken out of my pay and get a W-2. I don't want to be a 1099 anymore. Speaking of taxes, I gotta do my taxes too. Surprised John's not on my butt yet. Figured I'll do them next week. Get them out of the... I'm not waiting till the very end. I never wait. Well, last year I did. But see, last year, right when I was going to do my taxes, then COVID hit, and I was too stressed to do them with COVID. And then they extended them, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just extending. Which, oh my God, when April 15th came around, I thought John was going to have a damn heart attack because our taxes weren't done yet. And I'm like, what is your problem? I said, technically, we don't even have to have ours done by April 15th. He's like, yeah, you do. I said, yeah, if you owe. We don't owe. They have to pay us. He's like, all taxes. I said, you don't know what you're talking about? That's when the penalties start happening. I said, I will get them done by, I forgot what I think they extended it to like June 15th or something like that. Like, I'll have them done before then. And I did. And we got money back. But see, John's one of those people too. Because John's a spender. This is the whole thing. John is the spender. So John feels like you have to have the money right now. You give me my money. And I'm like, it's going for bills anyways, or it's going in the savings account. So it's not fun money. So what does it matter? Just like with our paychecks. Every single week he's like, did the checks come? Did the checks come on Thursday? Because sometimes the checks come on Thursday. And I'm like, no. He's like, oh. I said, why? What does it matter? It's going for bills. Does it really matter? I just like to have my money, Becky. Okay. But I'm not like panicking myself. Or, oh my God, when the days when it doesn't come on Friday like it's supposed to. Because who knows what happened, you know? But they assure us that it will be their first thing Saturday morning. John like throws a fit. I'm like, what is your problem? I gotta get it in the bank. Why? What's the problem? You do your same thing like you would do, and the money will be available to you Tuesday. What's the rush? Oh, it should really be in the bank now. What does it matter? It does not matter. He's like, but I'm gonna need gas. I said, I've already transferred money into our account. There, what you would pay Because, okay, so basically, John gets 1/4 of his check for himself. And then the rest goes into what I call bills. John's bills are our gas money and our food money. So basically, every week, it works out to be about, on a normal week, about $200 that he puts into the bills account. Now, there's times where it's only $130 that he gets to put into the bills account. And then over the week, that's what we use for food, gas, and entertainment. Meaning if we want to go out to eat, or we can't do anything. You know, if we wanted to go out to the movies, but we don't go out to the movies, not right now. So, and with me, I just let the money sit in there. John sees the money in there, and it's like almost every day he has to go to the grocery store because there's money in there that he can spend. And it's like, oh, well, we have $60 in there, so I'm gonna go to the store and get some water. You have 3 packs of water back there. I just want to get some extra water. Why? Makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. Okay, so hopefully she's home. This is the one we talked to yesterday. Oh, wait, you guys weren't here. But anyways, so hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, I just don't get people. I was here yesterday. She told me to come back today. Oh, I stepped away. And my son's in there sleeping. So you can just leave him. We had this conversation yesterday. It's too cold to leave him. We'll be there in 20 minutes. Just leave him. What am I supposed to do? A customer keeps telling me to leave him. I said, okay, listen, I'll make a deal with you because it's just presentation style. I'll just put him in between the door and the screen. So it's, you know, it's got some protection. She's like, yeah, that's fine. I don't even think this lady wants these flowers. Because yesterday, too, I'm like, oh, would you like me to read the card to you? She's like, nah, I'd rather just be surprised tomorrow. I think I know who they're from anyways, and it's no big deal. Okay. But someone spent a lot of money on you. Because roses aren't cheap right now. This is everyone's excuse to raise the price for Valentine's Day. Our normal price is $19.99 for roses. Want to take a guess on how much they are now? I'll wait. Go ahead, say it. Nope, you're wrong. $39.99. $39.99. An extra $20 because it's Valentine's Day. And what are we supposed to say when a customer starts complaining? This is what we're told. It's not our fault. The grower raised their prices. Do I believe that? I believe they probably raised it by $5 and then our company raised it another $15. It's ridiculous. And the sad thing is we're one of the cheaper florists. Our flowers are cheaper than other florists around here. That's why we're called thrifty florists, because you can get flowers cheaper from us. I don't even want to know how much Viviano. Are you going to get over? I don't care that that's your house. Get over. Yeah, because theirs are outrageous too. On a normal, I think that's their normal price is $39.99 for a dozen roses. So I hate to see what they're charging, because I know ours in a vase is, on a normal day, I want to say it's $35.99. Their vase roses is $65.99. How crazy is that? That's crazy. Just ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, people just crack me up. Tell me to come tomorrow, and then you're not gonna. And it's 10 o'clock. It's not like it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and they've been waiting all day. I told her first thing in the morning I'll be there. And she even said to me, please don't do it before 9 o'clock. Okay, it's 10 o'clock and you left already.
Turn right.
Whatever. Oh my God, people just drive me up a wall. They really do. Okay, so
Then turn right.
what are my plans for this weekend? Well, to work my ass off because it's freaking Valentine's Day. Hey, I know a great game. Restart this, and every time I say Valentine's Day, take a shot. I'll do it with you.
In 1/4 mile.
Oh my God. And I'm probably mispronouncing it wrong because that's one of those words that I can't say right. I don't know if I learned to say right now, but I remember I used to get teased about it. But now I don't know if people are just used to how I say it. So, who knows? Okay, wait. What are we doing? Nope, not yet. We're on ice. I can tell you that right now. We're slip sliding away. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're sliding. I don't know if I know because I'm driving and I can feel like I don't have control of my wheel, my tires. Anyways, but we're safe. Everything is good. Perfectly fine. Oh, okay. So,
Turn left.
no matter what, I am going to do 500 stitches on so many books, so little time. And I am going to finish the pot and the spoon for task 6 on the Gilmore Girls. If I get anything over that, I will be over the moon happy. So I'm not going to worry about homework. I know the one prompt I can use, and I only have to do 400 stitches, but my goal is 500 stitches. So I'm going to stitch 500 stitches. And if I can get it on another prompt, then I will try my best to do it. And if I don't, oh well. Okay, so we're looking for 713. So it's not that. So, I'm going to let you go here. And the next time I see you will be for stitchy time. 713. It's going to be over here, right? Yep. Okay, so I was about to say I'm going to bid you adieu. Amy's coming out on me now. And I've been reading James Patterson's the books that are numbered. I think it's called the Murder Mystery Club. Ooh, that scared me. God, I did not see that truck, and that really freaking scared me. Oh my God. Whew. Okay, what was I saying? But they keep saying bid you adieu, and I'm like, stop saying that. You're gonna get that in my head. And that's what Amy says, and that's what Miss Coffee says too. Gonna bid you adieu. So yeah. Oh my God. Okay, what time is it? It is 10:20, and we are on Salem. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go here. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.